It's been a while, but I feel like I have some very valuable information, and somebody put me up to making this video because with all the bad stuff that goes on in the world, you need something good and positive, and you might want to join in on the sourdough revolution that's going on because everybody is wanting to learn how to do it, but they think it's too hard. So I guarantee you that the information I'm going to give you is going to make you feel like it's easy. The easiest video that you could possibly find on YouTube. So I'll get started. First, the easiest way that you can get a starter is off somebody online. So try to go on Marketplace or a community group or whatever, and I guarantee you somebody has some starter that they can just give to you. All you need is a tiny little bit, and if it's a good starter that they've been using for a while, then you can go ahead and start using it right away by just adding flour and water, and that's it. So you don't even have to weigh it. I never got a scale, and I've been doing sourdough now for about 6 months. You just put 2 cups of flour and about 1 cup of water. Does it have to be exact? No. Just make sure that you just have a little bit of starter because it gets very, very hungry. And you have to use unbleached flour. That's very important. Organic is pretty good. Almost everything that I use is organic for the flour. And let me show you what a starter looks like when it's been fed. So this is what it looks like. It's nice and bubbly. I literally just put it in a container, this is a vase, and then I put some random lid that isn't sealed all the way because it gets bubbly and it could burst if you have it in a jar that's sealed. Then I put a little ghetto sticker right here to try to cover up the hole so not too much air escaped and nothing can get into it. Just whatever you have on hand, I think you could make it work as long as it's somewhat big, because this had a tiny bit of starter in there, like right there. And now look how big it got just with 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of water. That's how big it got. So that is that. The best oil that you can use is this kind of oil because it is olive oil, but don't get extra virgin olive oil because that doesn't taste very good. In my opinion, it doesn't taste very good. Then some sea salt. Don't get Himalayan. I haven't used Himalayan because from what I hear, you can try it if you want to, but from what I hear, the iodine, that it's not, see it says salt does not contain iodine, because when it does, basically, even though it's good for your body, it doesn't work well with sourdough because it kills bacteria, and what you need it to do is the bacteria needs to grow in there, the good bacteria. And that's pretty much it. You just basically can use this as pancake mix or crepes or whatever. You just take it all out and put banana or whatever, or you flatten it out and you can make sourdough tortillas. But if you want to make a loaf, all you have to do is just 1 cup of starter, some olive oil. You can just pour in about a 1/4 cup, and literally, I don't even measure the salt. I just go like this. And that's it. You are looking for a good texture when you put in the flour into the water. Just feel it out. If it feels like it has too much stickiness, add a little bit more flour, but by little by little. If it's too hard, then that means that you probably just need to add just a slight bit more water. 2 cups of water when you're making a loaf, plus the oil and the salt, take a lot of flour. I don't even measure the flour out, to be honest with you. I just get the bag and I just pour it in there and I just start mixing it until the dough looks pretty good. I just kind of push it down and fold it over on itself in order for it to absorb all of the flour. So anyways, if you figure out how to do this, you'll be very, very happy because the kids love it. And it was actually my son who told me that I should make a sourdough video because he likes sourdough now a lot and he's getting all these minerals, and I feel like everybody is digesting their food better and you get more regular as a side effect. So that's really good. So anyways, thank you to my son that has grown up and he has his own opinions now. And thank you for telling me to do this. See you later.
Hi! I'm way older now. I remember the videos with the plushies, like a baby fighting bear, de colores, and all the other videos.
He just went through them yesterday, and it was a nice memory for him to have because he didn't even know it was there. He didn't know he was YouTube famous. All right. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know. Just don't have it be a complicated question, because if you're looking for complicated, there's plenty of YouTube videos where they make you weigh it and measure a lot, really precise stuff. I don't do that. I wing it and eyeball it. And you know what? 6 months later, I'm making pizza. I'm making sourdough flatbread. I made a few bagels. I made a lot of pancakes, some cookies. Just easy, nothing measured, nothing. I just throw it together, and you know what? Sourdough is very, very forgiving. If you treat it right, you could just keep it in the refrigerator when it's very, very small amounts, and then put the flour and all that when you're actually ready to use it for something. So it kind of puts it into hibernation mode when you put it in there, because you can't underfeed it. You can't just get a big thing like this and put a very little flour. You have to double what's in there. So always bring it down. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.